Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. Mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So that's got things underway. Baresi. Maldini. Rijkaard. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Cordoba. Cambiasso. Jan Stankovic. Into the channel. Gets into some space. Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Cafu. Seedorf. Rijkaard. Pirlo. Seedorf. Out to the right. Baresi. Hoists it forward. Rijkaard. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cordoba. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Has a hit! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Gets it back. Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Dejan Stankovic. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Didn't have enough to concern the defence. Zanetti. Plays it out to the flank. Baresi. Kaka. Van Basten. Could be a chance. Ronaldinho! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Mateus. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kaka. Rijkaard. Seedorf. Rijkaard. It's come loose. Ronaldo. Looks to clip it forward. Goes for goal! Oh, that is an awful miss.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Baresi. Kaka. Seedorf. Van Basten. Oh, he's made sure that that won't get through. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Here we go again.
Milan need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Maldini. Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Ronaldinho. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Cordoba. Mateus. Zanetti. Cambiasso. Oh, great ball! Pirlo. Rijkaard. Mateus. Dejan Stankovic. Hits one! Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Turns and goes back.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Mateus. Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Well read, he's sorted that out. Up he gets! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nicely controlled. You can get that clear. Kaka. Seedorf. Kaka. He's got the ball, he's fantastic! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he's there to clear it. Kaka. And he's cut it out.
Milan are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they could still have a say.
Well, that's where he wants it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Finds himself eased off the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ronaldinho. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great run on the overlap here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Determined run, but equally determined piece of defending. And that has been cleared. Chooses to go back. Nice lifting it over. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Ronaldinho, and the through ball is intercepted. Kuba, he spotted the run and played him through, and the referee brings it to a close. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beck.